Hey, what's going on, Beowulf Nation? I'm Beowulf, back at it with another video. So this is kind of a crucial thing to most people. This could affect anybody around the whole entire world. I like going to the gym literally almost every day. I might take 1 to 2 days off a week with not going, just to kind of have your body relax. Now having with everything going on with the coronavirus, COVID-19, I've seen numerous doctors online stating that it is no longer safe to be going to a public gym. Interesting thing is I'm in South Carolina. I'm actually going to get ready to go into a chain franchise gym that's all around the United States. Now, the interesting thing, I've seen some posts. I used to live in Illinois, and I've seen posts from people I know on Facebook in Illinois stating that a lot of chain franchise gyms in Illinois are now closed because of the spread of the coronavirus. And interesting thing, probably 2 weeks ago, before there was any cases before there was any recorded cases in South Carolina, I went to the manager of the gym I go to. I won't say the names because I don't know, like, that, I don't know. I just don't want to say it. But they have like 2 giant, like, propeller size fans, like plain propeller size fans in there. And I asked them, like, if you're on a plane, for example, if somebody like coughs or sneezes, and even though they might cover their face, it could travel 2 rows in front of you and 2 rows behind you. So it's about 6 feet, maybe, well, technically it'd be about 6 feet. And a lot of people don't realize that. Now, when you're at the gym and somebody does that and there's giant fans, you could be clear at another end of the gym. And because the fan has the gust of wind coming from that, it can spread even a farther radius than 6 feet. And I said to them, I said, it'd be just an intelligent thing to do to shut these fans off right now. Even during flu season, it would be halfway intelligent. And the manager says all these people complain if not having these fans on because they would get too hot. The reality, think how many people are complaining that they're sick and they can't do anything because they caught the virus. The other thing, too, is they have cleaning supplies at the gym that I go to where they wipe down the machines. And when you smell them, there's no odor to them. It's like almost like you're just spraying water. Their response is they use some Australian blended stuff, people with sensitive skin, whatever, to spray down stuff. My opinion, it should have some smell of bleach. Schools, they're using stuff mixture with bleach and water to wipe down stuff. The same in like restaurants, everywhere. To say right now, just because of somebody with sensitive skin, it's better to have it where you're killing everything virus-wise and germs on stuff. And also, too, I saw like a guy there. I don't know if it's just my gym, but I saw this guy like fixing himself, putting his hand down his pants, fixing whatever he's doing, and it goes back working on the machine. And I think he went to another machine afterwards. And that's just disgusting, let alone right there, that somebody doesn't think of washing their hands, that they think that's okay. That's just basic hygiene. That's not even a virus. So that's what's kind of gets me a little worried, is going into the gym, and that is I think the prime places of catching it right now, my opinion. I pretty much stocked up on everything I need food-wise for 3 months. I'm going to do a whole video talking about that. My biggest thing is I like to get my side shaved and go to the barber literally every 2 weeks. I'm a little nervous about that, just what could happen. So I might try to space that out because it's the closest contact. And then the gym. So pretty much like I was at Costco and I didn't feel comfortable there, is that they have you wipe down the machine or the carts with the hand wipes. And then you go to the store and then you go check out and they got gloves on. Well, then the person's touching all your stuff. They're touching your cart, which you already wiped down. So it defeats why you wiped it down. And then they hand you a receipt. So basically, on those gloves, however long somebody wore them, everything that person touched of everybody else is on those gloves. And then when you go to check out, you got to give them a receipt again to another person wearing gloves that hands it back to you. So basically, you're like taking the germs off and then coming in there to whatever could be brought in. Maybe it's being paranoid, or maybe it's just being logical in a situation like this. I mean, I saw a video in Denver, Colorado, where they had people, hazmat suits, gas masks, testing hundreds of people online for the coronavirus. And it's scary, and some regions are. There are some cases. They actually had in Myrtle Beach last night in the Grand Strand Hospital, recorded case, which is not too far from me. So there is a couple cases. It's not like there's like some regions where there's hundreds or they're quarantined the towns yet. So I still think it is somewhat safe. Time will tell how much longer I could be going to the gym to where it is safe. I think with these huge fans, it's a huge risk. Like myself, when I go there, I wipe down all the machines, and then before using the machine, and then go put hand sanitizer. They have stations with hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer on my hands, then use the machine, and then after using it, I wipe it down again, and I do the whole thing. And it might sound really ridiculous, but at least there's for sure nothing on my hands. And then when I'm finally done with everything I want to do, I go put hand sanitizer again, and then wash your hands, and then leave. And I do that because in case I want to use the bathroom before leaving, I want to have hand sanitizer on my hands, and then wash to leave. And it's just kind of like a routine you have to be on right now. Be really careful, because this stuff is no joke, and be careful, because the gym is a prime area of you want to wipe down the seat, anywhere your body is touching. You want to make sure it's perfectly clean. And I would stay away from sitting next to anybody. If you're on any of the cardio machines, make sure you go there to the gym when there's nobody there. I know I scoped it out before making this video. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people there. So don't go to the prime times like you do normally where there's a lot of people. And you do not want to have it where you're sitting next to somebody doing those machines. My younger brother told me at the gym he belongs to, they were having cardio machines, each one between each other, saying that they were out of order, so nobody was sitting next to each other, which is an intelligent thing. This chain gym that I belong to, I saw them send a giant email to everybody who must belong there, and I really don't think they're taking any precautions at all. They might be cleaning up the place, but I think there has to be a lot more going on. I think the fans have to be shut off. There's no question about that, especially in a situation like this. If it's a global pandemic, there's just certain luxuries, and the gym has to be shut off. That's just my 2 cents. And that's where I think I only have a short window of still going there. And then figuring out what I'm going to have to do working out at home. And it can't even be going for walks, because you don't know what's going on in your area. And you want to avoid people contact and whatnot. And it's best to be prepared and not to get, the chance you might catch it is very high. At least 80% of the population is going to get it. And the scary thing is, a lot of people don't know, is if you get it once, you can get it again right afterwards. So this isn't like the flu where you get it once and then you got to wait till next year. Literally, you could have it, recover, and get it again immediately. And it could be even worse the second time around. That's why I'm kind of worried about stuff. So my kind of thing is I'm making sure I'm not operating with lack of sleep. I try to get as much sleep as I can right now, and I'm just avoiding going places. Like I've heard certain movie theaters are shutting down, let alone not movies even coming out, but they're shutting down, stuff like that. You got Disney World shut down. You got Disneyland first. Universal Studios in California shut down. I'm pretty positive Universal Studios in Orlando will be shutting down soon. So you got all these things shutting down, and it's going to be sooner or later till the gyms will be. And in certain areas they already have, because they know it's such a risk. The chances are right now is the numbers you're seeing are a lot higher than what they're recording. I know the CDC had to testify to the government. They're not even recording cases anymore. So literally the numbers you're seeing, they're probably not accurate. The same as the numbers in China are not accurate. I guarantee you. I saw videos early on when this started, when people from head up in the medical field in China were coming public, and because it's a communist nation, they try hiding it, that the numbers were a lot higher on death toll and people contracting the virus. So just be prepared. It's about the end of the video about this, but I think going to the gym is going to be coming in no-go for a while. And I got to be figuring out what I'm going to do, staying in shape at home, and doing what exercises for cardio in home, and then, you know, doing a bunch of exercises at home for keeping my, you know, all my muscles, my arms and my back, my legs and all that in shape. It's the end of the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be back at it with another one. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.